All right, let's jump into a deep dive, shall we? We're mid-century modern, but we're going outside today.
Oh, yeah. Love it. Love it.
Our source material, fascinating excerpt from the Art of Outdoor Living podcast.
Oh, nice.
We're really going to try and tease apart how this design philosophy can really transform your outdoor space.
That's right.
I mean, everyone loves a little mid-century modern inside.
Yeah,
But what about taking it outside?
totally.
Make it stylish and functional.
Yeah, it's really all about blurring those lines between the indoors and the outdoors.
Oh, absolutely.
And that wasn't just a stylistic choice back then.
Right.
It reflected a whole cultural shift. After the war, there was this optimism, and people wanted to feel more connected to nature.
Right. It's like bringing the outside in and bringing the inside out.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it goes beyond just like, slapping a cool chair on the patio.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
In the source, they talk about all these really, iconic architectural elements.
Yeah.
We've all seen them: expansive sliding glass doors, floor-to-ceiling windows.
Oh, yeah.
They even talk about, like, extending the same flooring material
Right.
from the inside to the outside.
Absolutely.
I wonder how practical is that
Yeah, that's a good point.
for, a smaller home
Yeah.
or someone in, like, I don't know, Arizona, where you don't want that much sun coming in.
Right. Yeah, you have to think about the climate, for sure.
Right, exactly. So,
You have to adapt the principles to your specific situation.
yeah.
But the goal is to create that seamless flow.
Okay.
So even if you can't, have those huge sliding glass doors,
Yeah.
think about using similar materials or color palettes inside and out,
Oh, I like that.
to create that visual continuity.
Yeah.
And even something like a strategically placed mirror. It can make a small space feel larger and bring a sense of the outdoors.
So it's like tricking the eye a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
That's great.
Illusion is a powerful tool.
It is so...
Yeah.
This source also talks about this idea of, harmony with nature.
Oh, yeah.
And they talk about these carefully selected plantings and natural textures.
Right.
What does that actually look like?
Okay, so imagine
Yeah.
a garden where the architecture and the landscape blend seamlessly.
Okay.
So instead of like a perfectly manicured lawn,
Uh-huh.
you might see native plants.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe some sculptural cacti or ornamental grasses.
I like that.
Warm wood tones, natural stone.
Yeah.
Even concrete. I mean, these were all really popular materials back then. They brought a sense of the outdoors. And
Yeah,
they
they really complement each other.
Exactly.
And it's that, it's not just letting nature run wild,
Right.
but it's that curated wildness.
That's it.
That the source talked about.
Yeah.
Choosing elements that complement the design. Speaking of complementing
Yeah.
furniture,
Yes, of course.
how does that fit into all of this?
Okay. Well, mid-century modern furniture is known for, its clean lines.
Oh, yeah.
Geometric shapes and functionality.
Right.
So think about low-slung lounge chairs, teak tables.
Oh, I pictured that.
Maybe a fire pit with a simple metal design.
Yes.
Every piece has a purpose, but also contributes to the overall aesthetic.
So would you say clutter is a big no-no?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Because the source talks about simplicity being like a core principle.
Totally. Every element should have a reason for being there. And this minimalist approach not only looks great,
Yeah.
but it creates a sense of calm and order.
Yeah, like a Zen garden almost.
Yeah, exactly. And that feeling you get when you declutter a space inside?
Oh, yeah.
It's like you're extending that feeling outdoors.
I love that.
Yeah.
So in the source, they also highlight these outdoor kitchens and dining areas.
Right.
Like as key features. And it's not just about aesthetics.
Yeah.
It's about like really creating a true living space outside.
Exactly. Back then, outdoor living was becoming super popular.
Yeah.
People wanted to be able to cook, dine, entertain outdoors just as comfortably as they did inside.
Right.
And mid-century modern design really facilitated that.
It's like a whole lifestyle shift.
Totally, yeah.
Okay. I'm getting inspired.
Good!
What advice would you give to someone who's just starting out?
Oh, good question.
They want to bring a touch of mid-century modern to their own space.
I would say start with the basics.
Okay.
Clean lines, natural materials,
Yeah.
a connection with nature.
Right.
And don't be afraid to experiment.
Don't
'Cause
be-
different plants and textures
Yeah.
and furniture,
Well-
even with a single statement piece, can make a huge difference.
So true.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to do it all at once.
No, not at all.
It's a process.
Yeah,
And it's about finding what works for you.
exactly.
Your own personal style.
Yeah. Have fun with it.
Yeah.
Make it your own.
And create that space that you're really going to enjoy.
Absolutely.
Awesome. Well, hey, you know what? We've
Wild.
got some great resources in the show notes to get you started.
Oh, yeah, go check those out.
So if you're feeling inspired, go take a look.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into mid-century modern outdoor
It
living.
was a pleasure.
And we'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye.
10AAAA.